Greetings, folks. This is Mason Weaver, and I was going to do a live video. I'm rushing out the door to a meeting, but I thought I would sit down and talk to you about liberals because I was a good liberal. Went to UC Berkeley, radical, revolutionary, hung out with the Black Panther Party, worked with Ron Dellums and Pete Stark and George Miller, campaigned for Alan Cranston. I was a good liberal. And sometimes we think liberals are just childlike, immature individuals who don't get it. They don't understand how the world works, and we have to argue, debate, and show them. But look around you for a minute. Look at what's happening among liberals. Where are the problems coming from? Where are the violence coming from? Liberals are hateful because they think you are out to get them. They're revolutionary because they believe that you want to keep them down. Their lot in life comes from you being aggressive and overpowering. They believe it. They believe what they're saying. So folks, understand this. They believe what they are saying. They think you're hateful. They think you're racist. They think you're homophobic. They think, and this is negative to them to the point they must control you and maintain you and fight you. Look at the history. We call them liberals today. We had other names for them in the past. Who are they? Liberals are just what they've always been. Revolutionaries, slave masters. The Confederate Democrats rioted. They murdered. They vandalized before the Civil War. Then, after the election, 1860, they succeeded. After they lost control of the government. That's what they do. The radical Republicans of 1856, the radical Republicans, they call them, controlled Congress, the White House, the governorships, the state houses. Sound familiar? And immediately after that, the Democrats, the liberals, started rioting. Sound familiar? After our elections, we had riots in almost every major city. Planned, funded. We won the governorships, and they revolted. That's what they do. So, the modern Democrats, Black Lives Matter, the new Black Panther Party, MoveOn.org, street gangs, that's who they are, folks. They're the party of violence. They're the party of revolutionaries. Their speech, the people they honor, the crime rates. Look at this picture here. Republicans and Democrats. The election cycle on top. And then the crime rates on the bottom. It matches. Where you find liberals in control, you find crime. They breed in criminal activity. They breed in chaos. They breed in misery. They grow stronger the poorer you are. That's why you say, we're for the poor. I was a Berkeley student. They kept saying, we're for the poor. And I'm thinking, I don't want to be poor. Republicans for the rich. I'm saying, which one do I want to be when I grow up? Look at this map. This should tell you all you need to know about liberals. If you want crime, if you want chaos, if you want depression, if you want welfare, if you want gangs, if you want drugs, if you want this, that's telling you where to go. Every Democratic-controlled city is violent. Every time they lose, they riot. They believe what they're saying. Gun sales have now increased in Democratic-controlled areas. After the election, liberals are buying guns now. They're stocking food now. They believe we're coming to get them. Black folks believe we're going to be sent back to Africa. They believe this chaos they're saying, folks. So if you believe that when you fight, they control groups, not by issues, but by emotions. They respond with violence because they believe they are inferior and they must make you take better care of them. Don't fool yourself about liberals. After this election, after this inauguration, they're going to return to their roots. Violence. Violence. So, I ask you a question. Had enough yet? You got enough of trying to get along with someone that's trying to break in your home? Are you tired? You had enough of trying to negotiate with someone climbing over your back fence trying to take what you have? They want your government. They want Muslims in this country because it brings chaos. They want illegals in the country because it brings chaos. They live under chaos, folks. They don't think the way you think. They don't believe the way you believe. They don't want what you want. If you want what you want, you better go get it and stop trying to bring them with you. Now we have the post-election riots, death threats, planned disruptions of the inauguration, planned disruption of the government, complete hysteria over losing. They lost and they're losing their minds behind it. So my question to you, had enough yet? In the past and now in the future, we are dealing with the same spirit we've always dealt with. The radical Republicans have now become the Tea Party radicals. The new radicals won their elections. The Tea Party won theirs in 2016. Radical Democrats disrupted, and now the new radical Democrats are disruptive. Democrats succeed, and they succeeded from the unions. So far now, only California has succeeded. The old Democrats succeeded, cracked the Civil War. Now that California is trying to succeed, we have another problem coming up. I'm just saying, folks, take them seriously. They are violent, radical, extremist people who love chaos. They want chaos. You cannot give them a fair hearing. You cannot negotiate with them. You cannot get them to compromise. They will never give up, and we should never give up. This is our nation. Do not let them divide you by your differences. It's not the black nation, the white nation, the rich nation, the poor nation. It's not the nation for the down, nation for the up. This is a nation for competitors and leaders and rulers. There's a reason why we're the greatest country on this planet, because we're free. If you want to remain the greatest country on this planet, you better remain free. This is Mason Weaver. God bless you. Stay right or be left, but you got to stay diligent. God bless you. This is Mason. If you enjoyed this video, please share it. God bless you.